everyone, Leah here with Rocket Live. Today I have Manon Brown, our very own Rocket Director of Production, and she's got me in the hot seat today. So Manon, I'm going to toss it over to you.
That's right. Hi. So today I am putting Leah on the spot here, and I'm going to be asking her questions about how to plan a conference for the soul.
Soul.
Yeah. Right. So the first question is, how do you make the most use of your attendees' time?
That's a great question because people are spending time, money, and a lot of energy to head to these conferences. So we really try to make really good use of everyone's time. So thinking through that, a lot of times we'll start with an advisory council for a portion of our attendees. So maybe like 100, if you have like 500 people, we'll have 100 come out a little earlier. And then, or pre-conference sessions that might be for get some accreditation. Mm-hmm. So we kind of think through that. And then for the general conference, if you're just kind of on a travel day, maybe we pack in a little bit of content to kick off that evening, maybe with a happy hour. So you've got some entertainment, you've got some networking, you've got some beverages, and then just short snippet, quick spurts of content. Mm-hmm. Might start off with some success stories, like TED Talk style, 5 to 7 minutes, maybe a little longer, but no more than 45 minutes of content, but it just really establishes like what they're there for, kind of creates a tone and a vibe, and gives them a little reason to get there and get into the seats and get used to those seats because they're going to be there for a day and a half or 2 days, and then wrap it up and get them down to a really great welcome reception with a little surprise and delight.
How do you keep elevating the experience year over year?
We think through, we kind of have this attendee-first concept. So whenever we sit down to the table and we're planning an event and we're mapping out that project plan, what we do as a team and what you and I do with the rest of our team members is we kind of start thinking through an attendee-first mentality. As soon as they arrive on site, from the arrival process to registration, all the way until departure, until they're heading and getting back on the plane. So we kind of think through that attendee-first concept. So that's first. We want to make sure that it's a seamless process, especially arrival, because that's the first impression they have of the brand and of the company and of the conference. And then registration, which is also can tend to be hectic. So whether you're doing that through mobile or you're doing that just written, it depends on the company and what their objectives and goals are. We want to make sure that they have a really seamless and great experience there so that the rest of the conference can be really great. So to kind of think through that, also thinking about production, stage sets, 5-star quality production. We plan months on end on that, as well as surprise and delight. And I know Jason Conrad in one of our episodes in this series, and I talked about surprise and delight, but it's huge. It's key. It's really just surprise and delighting the audience at every turn that they're not expecting, kind of unexpected surprises, so that they are talking about it day over day. And even weeks after the conference.
Even years.
And years. We've had some. So, and tell us about, flipping this back to you for a minute.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think some of our kind of key surprise and delights have been over the years?
I think one thing that we do really well is play off of the location of our conference or our event. And we really take things that we have at hand to elevate the whole experience and to make this a memorable occasion. So I think one thing that comes to mind is we did an event in an aquarium one time, and we actually had a diver down in the tank holding up signage, and we were able to brand our event that way, and people were so surprised and loved it. They were taking pictures with them. That's just one example.
Yeah, and they're all over social media. Yeah. I think we got 1.7 million impressions from that event.
Wow.
So yes, which was about 1,000 year over year increase, which is really awesome. So those things are super important, and that's what I'm talking about. In Utah in July, we actually brought out thinking about Utah and the area and kind of playing to the area that you're in or that you're hosting a conference in. We didn't theme it, but we utilized the area and we brought in a mechanical bull. And I know you're probably like, mechanical bull, but that was something that was really cool. We had the CEO jump on it. And it was great and it was so much fun. Yes, they did sign a waiver. Don't worry, we had that taken care of. But they are still talking about it and they're like, what are we going to do next year? Are you going to have a bull? Are you going to have a bull? So these are the things. These are how you generate those conversations. These are how you elevate for the brand and for our clients. And this is what we do year over year. And
This
I think
is
it's
how
great.
You plan a conference for the soul.
Yes, I feel like there's definitely more than just this that we're trying to fit into about a 3-minute segment. So message us if you have any questions or want to learn more about how to elevate your current conferences. We're here to help. That's what we do. That's what we're passionate about. So anyways, I just wanted to mention that before we sign off.
Well, thank you so much, Leah. This is great information. And I think the last thing to do here is, rock it?
Oh, we always got to rock it. All right, rock it.